Alright, so we are here for next node, which is geometry right node, and we have set geometry nodes. So first of all, before doing that, let me add a grid here, and let's not actually add a grid. Let's just connect it. Okay, let's keep the Susan, and let's add this node in between. Okay. Now, what this set geometry node does is basically you just have to focus in this section here. Okay, this geometry section. If I name this monkey, yeah, you can see the name is changed here in the spreadsheet, and basically that's it. You can reference that monkey from this spreadsheet to anywhere in the geometry node setup, and that's how you use this. I don't use this, but yeah, that is basically it. You can, as you can see, if I named it as cube, it changed it to cube. And to be honest, basically that's it. There is nothing new in that. Now let's start with set ID. And as soon as I drag this, you can see immediately in this spreadsheet, it created a column of new IDs. Now you must be wondering that this ID is similar to this one. This 0 represent this 0, which means the ID is just going to represent it with help of index. So this ID is just this index which already have here, and that is what it is doing. But if you want more control, then obviously you can just use it. As you can see, whether or not to change for the selection one, whether or not to change the value on each point or instance. True value means the value will be changed. False value means the value will remain the same. So basically the point it's trying to make is, let's just say, let me actually add a switch with boolean. Okay, as soon as I do that, you can see all the IDs are came back to 0, and if I click this false, it goes back to the original ID, the index, right? And pretty much that's it. That's what it does. It just takes the value, and you can either do some mathematical operation in between if you want to do it. I'm not going to do it, but if you want, you can do all sort of mathematical operation, and then that way you can change the values from here directly, as you can see. So that is pretty much it for this node as well. Now we have geometry right set position. You already saw me using set position. So what it does, it just going to change the position on X, Y, and Z, as you can see, and it also change in our spreadsheet. Okay. That's how it works, but you can obviously add a bunch of operations here, and it can change your output and input depending on what you do here. You can also add the different input. Where is it now? It just vanished for some reason. So you get the point. We can do bunch of operations even in the position as well. If I wanted to add in the normal, you can see it kind of gave me this weird look, which is basically it just contracted itself into its normal position, and that's why it gave you this sort of result. But yeah, basically that is the exact thing you can do. You can also offset this. So if you want to create, let's just say if I do a scale, and let's just say if you want to create some sort of morphing animation, and let me actually add a blur attribute somewhere, and this blur attribute will go in the selection. And let me actually add a set shade smooth, and let's just try doing this. Will it work or not work? I guess it is not working because of the blur attribute. Oh, because it is not vector. Wait, it is not working with that. Okay, so yeah, you can see we can do bunch of operations. We can add bunch of things, and that way we can easily tweak this out pretty easy. So yeah, that way you can use this. So let me just give you a brief summary about this. Set geometry is going to change the name of geometry. Then set ID is going to just give you the ID output in separate column, which you can use. You can also modify it with different values. And set position is just going to change the position. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video and subscribe to channel so you don't miss the next part.